Let's go to Vegas. That's the way to do it. But no, seriously, people used to be engaged for like a year or longer. Planning these really elaborate weddings, and that's fine. But some people are maybe just planning a wedding in 6 months or less now, or a couple months. I think I planned mine in like 5 minutes. So whatever works for you. A 9-year-old boy who has Down syndrome is capturing the hearts of millions with his rendition of a wit.
We're going to show you the viral video that has now been watched more than 17 million times on Facebook. That's next. First alert weather is brought to you by the Medical Center. This weekend, I'm telling you, was fantastic. I hope that you were able to get out and take advantage of the lower humidity levels and the cooler temperatures. It looks like we'll get another day of that, and then things will start to heat up a little bit more. And then we may have a carbon copy of this past weekend coming up this next weekend.
Watch
In the
out.
meantime, we have a new tropical depression. This is number 6. It is just off the coast of Florida. It started as a low-pressure system off the coast of Mississippi a few days ago, but it has drifted east-southeast, and it's now just outside of Tampa Bay, Florida. It's somewhat organized, but it's not going to, we don't think it's going to become a tropical storm. It certainly could reach that parameter. We're only a few miles per hour away from that. Winds at 35. It is still drifting east-southeast at about 9 miles per hour. And as I mentioned, it's just off the west coast of Florida near Tampa Bay, bringing a lot of rain and thunderstorms there. We have not seen a lot of activity in the Atlantic Basin or in the Gulf of Mexico, but we're starting to ramp up as we get deeper into August and into September. Certainly the chances for some tropical activity will go up. Back here at home, Doppler Max HD just showing these little places where we're seeing bugs and birds and just scattered particulates in the atmosphere taking flight this morning, but none of this is rain. You can see how they kind of form a circle around those radar sites. 59 degrees currently, and a beautiful start to our morning with a few distant high clouds, but that comfortable air still very much with us this morning. And of course, we've had no rainfall during the course of the weekend. Looks like we're going to end the month of July, since this is the last day of the month, at about 3.5 inches, but a half inch behind for the month despite all the rain that we've had. We had that lower date. 85 was the high temperature yesterday for your Sunday, 5 degrees below the average of 90. 60 was our low. That's 8 degrees below the average low of 68. And right now, it's a comfortable 61 at the Bowling Green Airport. As we check some mesonet temperatures, lots of upper 50s this morning. In fact, there's a 55 at the moment, 55 down in Burkesville. That is extremely nice this morning. 59 in Albany. You see 57 in Morgantown, 58 in Cal Dew Point. In the
Cal Dew Point.
The amount of moisture in the air, there's not as much.
Oh
So
my
the air is
gosh.
breathable. It has been all weekend long. And when you see the dew point numbers in the 50s and low 60s, well, that's a lot drier air than what
I don't know
we've
why my
been
converter box does
experiencing,
that.
which is over here on the muggy side much of last week. Russellville, you're starting out at a comfortable 58 and clear this morning. Munfordville, clear skies. You're at 61. Scottsville on the square, a beautiful start to the day, 61. In Tompkinsville, you're starting out in Monroe County with a mainly clear sky on this of high pressure between Kansas City and St. Louis. Since we're on the east side of the high, the winds are coming out of the north and northeast today. But as that high pressure center moves right across Kentucky into the warmer temperatures, though, I mean, any kind of shower activity. First alert weather is brought to you by the Medical Center. What a spectacular weekend it was, full of sunshine, low humidity levels, temperatures brought down about 10 degrees from where they wasn't running in the 90s. It was more into the 70s and 80s, overnight lows in some cases, even upper 50s to low 60s. We've got that. again this morning. As we look at radar, nothing to be found as far as any kind of shower activity. We should be rain-free again today across southern Kentucky. And wow, what a beautiful sunrise from Doppler Cam. 59 degrees currently with high pressure overhead, just a few distant clouds and even just a little bit of light fog in a couple of places, but that's just a gorgeous start here this morning, and it's going to continue to be a beautiful day once again across the area. A little bit of air stagnation trying to work back in here, so ozone is in the moderate category to 51. It really is on the low side this morning, but this is the forecast for later today. Pollen count will be low at a 4.5. It's mainly grass pollen. UV index very high to 9 out of 10, and molds continue to be in the low category. At the airport, it is a beautiful 61 degrees. The winds are calm, dew point at 60, so we have 97% relative humidity. As we check some of the numbers from Mesonet sites, we're starting out with a lot of upper 50s this morning, even a mid-50, 55 down in Burkesville at the Cumberland County Mesonet site there, 59 in Campbellsville, 58 in Columbia, over in Adair County. How about 50s over in Morgantown this morning? And then most everybody else is in the low 60s. And what makes it feel so nice is we don't have that dark green or the muggy air over the area. We've got much drier air, and that makes all the difference in the world. Over the course of the weekend, we got rid of the high humidity, and when you have dew point temperatures in the mid to upper 50s to low 60s, that's not muggy at all. It feels very nice.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the camera repositioned. There we go.
This morning, Edmonton starting the day with a clear sky, and your temperature over in Metcalfe County at 60 degrees. Look at the sky over Litchfield and Grayson County. Just beautiful this morning, 59 degrees there. Greenville also seeing mainly clear skies, some distant high clouds, but you're at a comfortable 63 degrees in Glasgow. On the square, 62, and sunshine here on this Monday morning. The reason why all this is happening, not just here, but all over the Ohio Valley, the Tennessee River Valley, even all the way down to near the Gulf Coast. Very pleasant temperatures as a result of this, the city in St. Louis. And because we're on the east side of that center of high pressure, we get the north to northeast wind flow here, which is just nice in that it's here at the end of July. Normally when we're in we're talking usually the dog days of summer, we get this nice, so as that high pressure moves further east, of course we'll get a more
get your mind together, Chris Allen. Come on.
Us up over the next few days, but we should remain rain-free, not just today, but I think tomorrow too. Now, this particular model, the Future Max Predictor, that's our in-house computer forecast model. What it does is it takes a blend of several models and puts them all together, kind of averages out what it tries to spit out the possibility of a renegade shower or two, as you see here across southern Kentucky. But for now, I'm going to leave that out of the forecast because this has been very inconsistent with each model run. It puts it in, takes it out. It's not really sure. It's trying to work all the algorithms and trying to figure out what to do. But I think for now, I'm going to leave out that possibility for tomorrow until we can get a better fix on that model. But I do think by Wednesday, as the first of us heard rain, especially, that continues on into Thursday and Friday. We do have a brand new tropical depression, number 6, off the coast of Tampa Bay, Florida, with winds at 35. Not forecast to become a tropical storm. It could, but not forecast to become a hurricane or anything like that, but something that bears watching if you have some folks down in Florida. Sunny and warmer for us today, 87, east wind at 5. Tonight, partly cloudy. We could see some patchy fog late, 65, and then tomorrow to 88. With a mainly sunny sky, and then here come a series of disturbances, each with a chance of showers beginning Wednesday afternoon into Thursday. The best chance of rain on Friday with a cold front. And how about 2 weekends in a row with low humidity, sunshine, and cooler temperatures?
We will take it. That one's good. We'll be right back with more AM and new protections possibly to keep you from getting scammed at the gas pump. We're talking more about that next.
Time now for the Wendy's Food Frenzy. Congratulations to this morning's winner, Michael Derlin of Bowling Green.
You've won your choice of a bacon queso meal from Wendy's. You can get the burger or the chicken and a side of bacon queso fries. Go online, WBKO.com/contest, and enter the Wendy's Food Frenzy to win. And last week, we delivered Wendy's breakfast to a local business. Big thanks to Angela Conrad at Bowling Green Athletic Club. She entered our contest online and scored those free breakfast combos for herself and her coworkers. They help there in the nursery and in the child care at BAC.
Yeah, and you can enter to win. Oh, there we are. Just going
into the gym with the fast food.
Yeah, I'm sure with taters and all that stuff. But everybody was like, oh my gosh, it's Wendy's.
Yeah, and they said you can always have your cheat meal, right? And are we going to see you flexing?
I did.
I was scared.
I was a little scared.
Yeah.
But you too can enter to win breakfast from Wendy's at your workplace. If you have a business in Warren and Simpson counties, just go online to and I'll promise not to contest and get signed up. And I'll promise not to flex bring out the guns,
Sun's out, guns out, he says.
I think she was a little intimidated.
I think she was a little.
Maybe just a little. All right, this morning, sunshine galore. A carryover from the weekend. What a great weekend it was. And it's pleasant this morning. Low humidity, temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. Fish and game forecast, it's not that great, but it's not bad either since the cold front has come through and the air is settled a little bit. It's good times a little bit later this morning, say about 9 a.m. and again about 9:20 this evening. Otherwise, we'll see another sunny day with high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. And anytime you need to hear the forecast on your radio, Classic Hit Sam 100.7 or 105.3 The Point, and our countdown to totality, now just 21 days away.
We've got more AM Kentucky.